Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular.
If you need anything, I'll be here.
Today we're going to be playing some...
Trouble. Got it?
Everybody's trying to talk to me. Today we're going to be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Just ignore me.
I am ignoring
I
you.
know.
I'm trying to do an intro here. How dare you? We're going to ignore her.
Hey, over here.
Alright, obviously we're going to go and
Where
talk to her.
Where are you going?
She really wants
You
to
don't
talk
look
to
like
us.
you're in a rush anywhere.
Clearly not. Bara, that's her name. Okay. Oh, we're still not wearing a shirt.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
Oh, were you at the
I've been
river?
begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till
Oh,
today.
because everybody
And
was
that's
drawn to
thanks
me?
You. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Barely. Look at me. They just let me out of the pillory. Nobody wants anything to do with me. And I don't even know what hill that is over there.
Well, that there hill is Slatego. And you pull yourself together. Like Tomcat says, nothing's impossible. And bruises build character.
Okay, who's this Tomcat?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Okay.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay, combat training. I wonder if this is also going to be a way for us to learn new combos, since combos are clearly going to be working a little bit differently here.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Okay then. So, we got a little bit of information about a side quest here.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Okay. Reputation lost. Oh, is it because I think the guard just walked by and I'm not wearing clothes. I think that might be why that happened. I need to put some clothes on, okay?
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't
Oh,
be
no.
troubling her long.
Oh,
just
dear.
until I find a way to make a living.
Everybody loves it when family just drops in, huh?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
Ouch, I think that's a
I've been
burn.
in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
All right, I do appreciate that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Okay. Help me, ... I need something to wear.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Oh my.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
I have a
And what do
Teresa,
have
thank you
in
very
mind?
much.
Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Okay. Sir Brunswick's armor. These are probably the real answers. This is going to be something else. I don't know what that's about. So let's see. This one we don't have a lot of stats in. I could use some armor.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although you'll need quick hands.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
She gave us a
Don't get
lockpick? Hell
yourself
yeah.
caught again.
Dude, she really is helping us. She's great.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you.
She's like, just don't
Seriously?
hawk around me.
Don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Okay,
I
so
really
can we go
need
through this again?
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Okay, I wonder what that first option was.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
Yeah, we're not going to have the money
Which
for
way
that.
is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit ways down the line, I feel like. So something that I was thinking about the other day when I wasn't able to play, I was laying in bed and I was like, you know, I'll bet you that this story, like a big part of it is going to be, you know, obviously Hans coming to like actually grow up a little bit. I think that that's kind of what that opening scene is showing us a little bit, is him having to do some real shit, you know, which we didn't even really get to see too much of even in the first game. At the end when we were, you know, sieging the castle and whatnot, yes, we did try and sneak in, but we failed miserably and he got shot in the ass with an arrow. So like, I feel like he's going to have to grow up a lot in this. And part of this story is definitely going to be us kind of like rekindling our friendship with him, because we're in the shits right now. Like, he just left us. He's real pissed at us. He's going to grow up. Henry's going to grow up a little bit. And yeah, I think that beginning scene, I guarantee that the next part of that is going to be like Henry showing up or something. I don't know. Okay,
you know
where do we
I
sleep?
might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Okay.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
All right, so this game actually does have timed quests, so I was very interested in the answer to that question, and I think the game just told us, hey, don't worry, this one isn't timed. So basically, we don't have a timer for that one, but do know that there are quests in here that if you do not do them in certain time frames, then you could not finish them. So that's going to be a thing in this game.
Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Thank you. All right, that was very nice of you, Bara. Okay, so I don't think we have any... Do we have any of our clothes from before? We do. Okay, good. So miner's hood, beggar's hood. Okay, I think that one might be our best one there, looking at our stats. Obviously, some of them are going to have different stats for, like, conspicuousness and visibility and whatnot, so... Hunter's belt. Gambison. This one's a worse Gambison, okay. Man, all of these are, like, filthy, too. Got blood on all of our clothes. Okay, put on some boots. Those are better. Some simple shoes. Vagrant boots. Okay. All right, so we've got some clothes on now, at least. Hunting sword. Bludgeon. And torch is equipped. Okay, there we go. Now, in the last game, torches didn't, let's see, do they have, they do have condition. I wonder if in this game they'll actually, like, run out. In the first game, that wasn't a thing, but it could be in this one. We'll have to wait and see. Let me just go here, make sure. No, we don't have any available perk points, so we're doing just fine. I did want to look, though. Yeah, so a lot of these were, like, around, like, 10 or 11, so... With our injury and whatnot, it definitely did bring a lot of this stuff down. We've got speech at 7 though, agility and strength at 6, that's not bad, and we're at main level 6. Okay. So some of those choices gave us some bonuses in those different areas. Okay. So, we don't have a lot of groschen. 5 groschen. We were given a lockpick. Thank you, girl. Means we can get some sticky fingers going. And you know me, I have some sticky fingers. Okay, so if we look at the map, the lion's crest. That was that same icon that we saw from her. A POI tipster. I don't know what POI stands for. Person of interest? Yeah, person of interest, right? Quest tipster. We've got dice, tavern, a nest. Ooh, we need to get ourselves a bow or a crossbow, don't we? Okay, is this the blacksmith? A blue trespass means you are on private property and its inhabitants will tell you to leave. If you stay, they will get angry and your trespassing will become a crime. Yeah, I think I came in the back door. No biggie. Just walking around their house. Oh, dude is asleep. You good, bro?
What the hell? You're not allowed here.
My bad. I'm out. Don't mind me.
Leave that door alone, will ya?
Yeah, of course. Immediately trespassing.
You see? Didn't even hurt.
All right, I'm out. They wanted us out of their yard completely, it seemed like. Okay.
Don't cause any trouble.
I would never. Please, come on. Okay, well maybe they're just not open or something.
Maybe next time.
Okay, inns are often a great place to get more information.
Good morning to you.
Show me your wares.
The shop screen consists of two parts, the merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, We're not going to go through this because I've done this and it's probably not changed all that much. Okay, so we can go to sell here. And they probably won't want too much of what we have. So yeah, we could sell some of the food. If there's anything... probably not worth it at the moment, so I'm not going to bother.
I apologize.
How we doing on food? Nourishment at 79? Yeah. Okay, so that was actually stealing their food, by the way. All food pots were kind of community food pots, but that's clearly not going to be the case here, so just stealing a little bit of food, you know, no biggie. Okay, tailor? Is that the... Yeah, that's the tailor. What's up, bro?
How can I help you today, friend?
What do you have for sale?
Okay, so if we wanted to sell some of this stuff, we probably could. So that adds them to the basket. I might keep these simple shoes just because they're really low noise. I might want those for something. Visibility is good on that one, and noise is good on this one. Yeah, I'm just going to sell them both. So let's look. Selling 4.6. Trader has 320 groschen. We have 5. So we're going to get 4.6 back. But we're going to try and haggle.
Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Damn, new level already, huh? All right, so we'll kind of just do this. So select your offer on the scale and confirm it. So boom, 4.6. We're going to try and get up to 5.
What would you say to this?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands.
Okay, and so, you know what? I think I'll just agree with that at this point.
That's a decent price.
Early on, we don't want to push it too hard.
Take care.
We probably could have gotten away with 0.1 extra groschen, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. In the last game, that did help with speechcraft, so that would actually improve your speechcraft. So we'll see if that's the case in here too.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Yep, you bet, buddy. Okay, so this exclamation mark is going to be a person of interest who can maybe give us some pointers on some stuff. So who is that exactly? Maybe POI is just place of interest, because it seems like the pointer is here. Is there an upstairs?
What is it, you scoundrel?
Yeah, I guess they don't like me here very much. Okay.
It happens.
Whatever.
Just watch where you're going next time.
All right, let's go and pick up whatever this quest is over here. Okay, a little bit further out town. And the other thing that I wanted to look at is... So we've got damaged armor, so something on here is probably just in really, really bad condition, right? Some parts of your equipment are in bad shape. Take care of that, else you risk permanent reduction in quality. Okay, that's going to be a new system too, I think. So, looking at it, it looks like the short tunic, the hose, and the boots are doing pretty poorly. Maybe I should have taken that into account before selling some stuff, but I think we'll be okay for a little bit longer.
Hail.
Hail indeed. Okay, so this is the butcher. Let's see. Yeah, slightly different look to their signs now. All right. Bailiff Thrush.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well,
He left. Uh-oh.
He left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
Oh, that
But they
place
won't
we
let
can't
me in
get
there.
to.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem.
So
I'm
helpful.
not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskowitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
Okay,
And what happened?
tell me more.
What do you think?
I need work.
It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand.
He wants to dish so bad.
That's your business.
And then he was like, wait, I can't.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
Reputation gained.
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Bergow's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Okay, that should probably lead to some opportunities.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since.
Okay, already heard that, so we're good there. All right, so a lot of times when you get information like that, it can open up other instances where you can pick up quests. So, all right. So this is where we started the game. Looks like we're over here now, Troskowitz. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith Radovan. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of the miller Krezel. So those are our two options, huh? Find out what happened to Mutt. Ooh, I do want to do that one fairly early, don't I? Go and see Tomcat. Okay. So, I mean, we could probably do that stuff. Let's venture around town a little bit, and then maybe we'll go here and here as well. So, Troskowitz, we need to check out the Lion's Crest, see if there's something we can do there. Got ourselves a sharpening wheel that maybe I should go and use. Okay. Small little town here. We could also try and dice to earn a little bit of extra money. Of course, that's risky. Might just lose it all. Okay, what is smoke the food? This is a smoker? Confirm? You can use the smokehouse to improve the nutritional value of meats and cheeses and make them last significantly longer. Awesome. You parted with cheese and you received smoked cheese. Fuck yeah.
God bless. God be with you.
Making me hungry. Okay, smokers are new. Okay, we've got ourselves a butcher here. Oh, can't enter from there, I guess. Is this the main entrance?
Smell something, doggy. What's that noise? You again?
I mean, where are all the actual shop
What?
openings? Like, oh, is it up here?
Away!
Okay, okay.
You can't just come in here as you like.
So they actually, like, make you leave the property.
That's right.
Sorry. So yeah, you saw, like, the rabbit icon up there? Like, you literally have to leave the entire property, not just the house itself. But where do they actually have the shop front? Guess it doesn't matter all that much. I don't actually need to buy any meat right now, but... Okay, a drying rack. Where's that? Might be in the back. Oh no, it's actually in the house. Hey, what's up, puppy? Okay, what did we need for, drying herbs? Fresh herbs spoil just like food and their quality affects the quality. No kidding. Huh. That's new too. So we're gonna need fresher herbs now.
Do you smell something, doggy? Can I help you? I should look inside my chest.
Oh my goodness.
Something's missing.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you hear that? She said, I'm gonna look inside my chest, see if anything's missing. So she's gonna check it now, and if we had stolen something, then she would report us. That's interesting. I love shit like that, man. That's really cool. And so since she saw us leaving, she would have been able to connect us to the crime itself. That's a great way of doing that.
Good day to you.
Good day. There's a guy right there. I'm not gonna steal their eggs. Probably all end up going bad anyway. So how
What are
much
you
would it
here
cost
for?
to repair maybe just my shirt?
repaired.
So like these two are doing fairly bad, so it looks like it'd be 2.1 and 3.4. Okay. Let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Do you accept?
More.
More. Okay, so down there you can kind of see that face that filled up. We went a little bit over halfway. That's how annoyed they are. So if that went really, really far, then you really wouldn't want to push this, right? I might be able to push it to a 5.2,
Finally,
and I'm going to try it.
Reasonable sum.
It worked.
Thank you kindly. And come again, friend.
Okay. 5.2 groschen. Oh. Hello?
Fuck you! I'll be done with you in a flash.
Wow, he really doesn't care, huh?
Take
We got
that,
put in the
you
pillory,
shit.
but these two are fine. I guess the people that we punched were a lot more important. Okay. So this icon, maybe this just means that this is an important house or something? Sharpening wheel, indulgence chest, which that I pay an indulgence. Am I allowed in here? I'm allowed in here. Found a scribe.
What will it be?
Ooh,
As
okay.
the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Well then.
So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Bergow's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachov. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just
Oh, is
a
this going to
local
be like the
legend.
Queen of Sheba's sword from the last one?
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
We don't look like a knight, so I'm pretty sure that even if we had good stats here, that wouldn't work. I'm more interested in the legend. The scribe would really like that, so we have a decent stat for that, and I think it plays into what this guy likes.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Yeah.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a
Shit.
scholar out
I think
of
we
you.
failed.
I beg your pardon?
All
Beg your
right.
pardon.
No need to lose your temper. I'll tell you. In short,
All right, we
they
tried.
say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Damn. He didn't come back, did he?
Don't skip ahead. We'll get to that. Brunswick's party set
My
out
bad.
to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup, so it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Oh my god, what? Did he eat him?
Where did Brunswick's armour come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Troskowitz. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand.
Maybe if I knew more
Don't
about what
worry too much about
Wenceslas.
it. It's just an old wives' tale. And it is said that one day a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armour of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad and died on his way back to his king, specifically while visiting his uncle here at Troskowitz. Of course, the king wanted his armour back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Troskowitz, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Troskowitz and the armour to the king.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armour, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armour. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armour here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight, each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armour?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armour, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
You know I want to hear it.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armour gleaming still.
Okay. I mean, we'd have to be able to find the first place, I think, and then you could follow that fairly well, I would think. But the crone and maiden.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armour, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armour, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
A sketch of Brunswick's poleaxe. I wonder if that means we'd be able to make that. Solve the riddle and find a piece of Brunswick's armor. So this would be only one piece.
Scribe?
Yeah?
What do you want?
I just came to see if you're working.
What does it look like?
Well, it looks to me that instead of writing, you're just scribbling nonsense.
They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Ah, carry on then.
Okay, that's considered a private area. I'm assuming going upstairs would be considered a
Hands
private
off
area.
the door. All right?
I didn't touch the door. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Bitch.
Greetings.
Alright. I might try and head upstairs, see if there's something I can steal in there. I think that girl said that, what was her name? Claire or something like that? She's probably going to show up in other towns, right?
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I don't know where I can and can't go. My bad, my bad. Alright, we'll leave, we'll leave. Okay. We're good. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually continue talking to that guy. See if he sells any books.
Why'd you barge in here?
Show me your wares.
Okay, so they do have books. Alright, so lore books. And then these ones are going to be skill books. Gotcha. Alright, we'll have to keep that in mind. Obviously, we can't afford this stuff right now, but reading books is a great way to get some skills up. Drinking and alcoholism. The most important stat in every game. Vitality, scholarship, houndmaster, alchemy, craftsmanship, polearm combat, speech, agility. Cool. A lot of books.
Oh, well.
He's got a lot of books.
What can you do?
They're expensive, though.
Farewell, then.
Farewell, then. I'm asking for trouble. Alright, medium, huh? We might not have the skills to really do medium too well right now, but I'm going to try it anyway. You can start lockpicking by holding E if you have a lockpick in your inventory. We only have one, so if we break it, we're screwed. Use the cursor size to find the correct lockpick position. The cursor will turn gold when you're in the right spot. Start rotating the whole lock with D, and keep the lockpick in the right position. The difficulty depends on the complexity of the lock. Turn until the lock is open. So it sounds like it pretty much works the same. Okay. Okay. So we're looking for the largest position here.
Oh, bloody hell.
Damn, did I break it already? I don't think I broke it. But we failed immediately. Hold on, that's gonna be an other, I think. No, I think we broke it. Well, shit. I should have started with easy.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good, and I'm leaving.
Christ, what now?
Yeah, you gotta account for being caught like that, huh? So you don't want to get seen at all. So we'll probably be doing any of that we need to do at night. More so than anything else. Speaking of, let's just... Health and energy, nourishment, all of those are doing okay. Looks like we've got our regular trader here.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond.
Ooh.
I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
I wonder if we can get that stuff.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
What do you have for sale?
See what he's got. Okay, hunting sword. Would be better than what we've got now. Arrows and bolts. Hunter's belt and a wanderer's pouch. So right now we don't have a pouch at all, so we can't actually use any consumables at the moment, but we'll get a pouch eventually. Smoked mutton. Materials. I'm sure this will open up to us at some point. Maybe once we go and see the blacksmith. I do want another lockpick, but I don't think I have the money. I have 4.5 groschen. Okay. So we'll have to let that one go. Good to know we can get some armors, blacksmith, and cobbler kits here. That will help us repair goods ourselves. Okay. So, do we actually get that marked on the map where he tipped? Because we don't know the locations yet, so what he just told us is not super useful yet. So overturned cart, right there. Okay. I think I actually will try and go and check that out. Oh yeah, the fresh graves. Maybe we should go there too. Since that one's close by, I think we're going to go there first. Combat training. That one. Yep, that one's Tomcat. Mutt and him are over there. Solve the riddle and find a piece of Brunswick's armor. Okay, cool. Let's start by going to those graves. Okay, what does this icon mean? Oh, this is alchemy bench. This is the first alchemy bench you can call your own, or you can return to Bohemia, the herb woman, where you brewed the potion for Lord Capon. Okay, cool. Okay, Eyebright. We haven't had any Eyebright yet. Eyebright was used for a very, very useful potion, so we probably have very few actual recipes we can do. And since our herbs can go bad, I don't know if picking these is really worth it right now, but having a couple of each of these may not be a terrible thing, you know? I'm gonna stay on the path. There are sometimes like events and people that you can run into on the pathways too, so.
It's just you.
Okay, a little camp over here. Messenger, huh?
Hail, good man.
Camping.
Want to warm up a little?
Camp by the road. Oh, is this a place where we can... Heavily damaged firm boots. Yay. Are these the nomads?
How are you faring, girl?
Well, you know how it is. We minstrels are always on the move. Times are lean and folk need a laugh.
You're not wrong. The poorer people get, the more they drink and sin, and laugh while they're at it.
The poor man sins, the noble sins twice, but the monk and priest are the masters of vice.
What's your name, minstrel girl?
They call me Dancer, but I go by many other names.
And can I hear them?
It's a
If you
hippie name
come
if
by
ever I
after
heard
a
one.
show, maybe I'll let you give me one yourself, handsome. But now, alas,
Dude, I have a
there's no time to
Teresa.
perform.
Why is everybody
I have to
hitting on
leave
me?
Here in all haste.
Why the rush?
Our tricks and jests rubbed some respectable old farts up the wrong way at the town hall. Our tomcat entertained the bailiff's wife, in the hay.
Oh,
and
shit.
caught them in the act.
I bet he didn't find it funny, did he?
No.
But they say there's no place for sin anymore.
Indeed. The bailiff don't take to his pizzle being yanked.
All right, then.
Should we play dice?
I'm game, if you're not afraid to lose to a girl.
I don't even know if I have enough to
Losing
wager.
you would not dismay me in the slightest.
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge? I don't even know what that means. All right, we can only do beggars.
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I hope luck will be on my side today.
I wonder if like the higher ranked ones are also have higher goals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're one short of a full run there. Okay, we'll take that and we will score and continue. I'm gonna go for another.
You're not afraid of anything. Ah, nothing serious. You didn't
It wasn't
have
worth much anyway. Yeah, she said it.
There, that turned out all right. Just like that.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of sixes. Oh, that was such a good one. 1350. Score and continue.
And you act like you can't even count to 5.
Hey. Oh my god. We
Good
just
game.
We just
You
kicked
deserve it.
ass. All right, 3 groschen. We're rich. We're absolutely rich. Okay. So let's see. That would be considered stealing. Okay, so like community pots are not really as much of a thing in this game anymore. Good to know. Good to know. We're gonna have to be pickier about how and when we eat. It was pretty easy just to walk up to any food pot in the original game and just grab what you wanted. Get a little bit of thistle. Marigold? Yeah, marigold. Okay, let's go to where these graves are. See if we can find anything more about it. See if we end up finding something that might lead to a quest. Oh, hello, dear. Fresh graves.
I can't do this without a spade.
Oh, I guess we lost our spade too. I didn't even realize. Okay, well, we're gonna need to get a spade then. Okay. No spade. We'll have to steal someone's spade. Okay, so we found a camp by the road. Okay, let's go there next. Well, this is probably actually a little bit closer. This is Bojena's place. We could probably rest there if we really needed to as well, so Maybe we'll just pass through this area. Just see what we come across. We have no armor. Our boots are broken. We are poor. We are sad. We are unarmored. We are weak. Okay, looks like there might be another settlement over here. It's pretty cool, seeing a bunch of, like, wagons going around and everything. Rabbit there. Still can't hunt. Okay, tiny little settlement here. Zelyav. You can travel to already discovered places using the map.
God bless.
Looking for anybody with names on them that we might be able to talk to about anything.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shame, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it
Silver Skalitz, they say. Without warning, attacked by Cuman troops. In one afternoon, they burned down the whole village, killed all the villagers, and drove the local lord out of his own castle. You see what that ginger...
All right, then. Okay, doesn't seem like there's shops or anything here. Oh, we can use this. Alright, so let's sharpen our hunting sword. I can't remember if this improves the condition at all, or if it only just improves kind of its attack for a short time. You can repair your point... Okay, it's a repair. You can repair your pointed and bladed weapons by sharpening them in a grindstone. This will save you a repair kit or the money for repairs. Sharpening process. Carefully move the blade of the weapon across the spinning wheel while maintaining the correct angle. Press space to spin the grindstone. Move the weapon on the grindstone and change its tilt. If sparks are flying off the blade, it's a sign that you're sharpening correctly. If there's smoke coming from the blade, you're destroying the weapon. When the weapon is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you. Okay. So let's see. Pedal, stop, move and rotate. Okay. Okay, gotta manage stamina. Okay, seems like a decent angle for it right now. You used a perk, razor sharp.
That's one sharp blade.
Okay, there we go. Not bad, not bad. And so, now our hunting sword is at 100. We get a bonus, probably from that perk as well, so that's pretty cool. Does it tell us the bonuses here? Sharp as a razor. That's what triggered there. All right. But I do think that all of these stats go down as the condition of the weapon goes down too. Okay.
God bless.
You learned farmer. Hell yeah. Elishka, you're named. Hi, Elishka. How you doing? I mean, no, we have a Teresa. God damn. Henry, keep it in your pants. Bye, Elishka. Henry's a dog. Has nothing to do with me. Okay, so I think we're at time. So in the next episode, we're going to keep on making our way towards where we last saw Mutt so that we can hopefully find our dog again. We may not be armored enough for whatever's coming our way, but hey, you know what? We got to have priorities. And if our dog is not our priority, then what priorities do we have, right? I would die for my dog. So Henry would also die for his dog. So we're going to go and find Mutt, all right? Even if there's 30 humans surrounding Mutt, we will go in there and fight him unarmored, and we will find a way to win. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Doughty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Ren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, Clockwork Hour, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.